I've never done this before. My name is Miles Newley, 6'2", 6'8" on a good day. I get all my fuel from Mountain Dew. That's it.
Hey, what's up? My name is Josh Dunbar. A lot of people said the keto boxing is the keto diet. I disagree. For me personally, it's the Cheeto diet. The Cheeto diet has gotten me to the top of the list.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're wondering about my opponent? Yeah, I kind of am too. I don't really know. All I know is he drinks diet soda, so.
Yo, I heard my opponent talking a lot of heat about me drinking diet soda. Well, my mom wants me to let him know that I'm diabetic, and personally, I can't drink regular soda. So that's kind of on his part. That's not on me. That's not on me.
Did you know that your opponent is diabetic, right?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Didn't know. Kind of insensitive.
What's up, Harlem? This is your host, Ryan Schmall. Welcome to HNN. Hey Harlem students, do you guys really enjoy pizza? You guys should really check out Mod Pizza. They have a fundraiser going on with Harlem. Let's check that out for more.
Hi, my name is Andy Frieden, and I am the Talent Show Committee Head for NHS here at Harlem. So as the Talent Show Committee Head, it is my job and my committees to help put together the talent show. In a normal year, we would use the funds from the talent show to fund the Naraya Patel Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Naraya Patel, a student who was in NHS who was actively involved in the fine arts in her community, who desperately wanted to do a show, but unfortunately could not see it come into fruition as she unfortunately passed away. The Naraya Patel Scholarship is the only exclusively fine arts scholarship at Harlem High School, and it is for students who have a 3.0 GPA or higher and are actively involved in the fine arts in their community. In a normal year, we would use profits from doing an in-person show, but as of this year, we are planning a virtual show, and there's no feasible way to really make a profit off of that. So we are going to be doing a fundraiser on January 21st from 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Mod Pizza. All you have to do is just show up with a flyer, or tell them you're a part of us, or if you use the Mod Pizza app, just use the code, which is handy dandy, right on the flyer. Thank you for your time, and I hope you come to Mod and get some pizza and help support the Naraya Patel Scholarship and Harlem NHS.
Man, that pizza looked great, Harlem. After I eat a whole bunch of slices, I think I'm gonna go slide and hit the slopes for a little bit.
What's up guys? Finally, after a snowless Christmas, we got some snow, which means we can finally go sledding, which is what I'm gonna do. So let me go get dressed and we can go. Now that I'm dressed, let's go. My family and I decided to go to a sledding hill in Beloit, Wisconsin called Hospital Hill. My dad grew up in Beloit, so he went here a lot as a kid. Don't forget to always be safe while sledding. Whether it's just sledding in general or COVID, don't forget to social distance and beware of others.
Man, just hitting those slopes were so fun. I got tired. Now let's head it over to our sophomore officer class.
Hi, class of 2023. I am your Vice President, Courtney Kelvin. I know right now it's stressful when we are not motivated to do any work, but there's things you can do like turn off assignment notifications to be less stressed out. You can email me to see how at 234-187. But Christian Larson once said, believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside yourself that is greater than any obstacle. I believe in us, so let's all graduate together.
That was some good information from the sophomores. Speaking of being informed, let's go to Lexi to talk about what happened at the Capitol.
That he also wants them in the streets in Washington on January 6th, saying on Twitter, quote, "Be there, will be wild." On the event website, a flyer for the demonstration says the president is calling on us to come back to Washington on January 6th for a big protest. Be there, will be wild.
It's better fight for Trump, because if they're not, guess what? I'm going to be in your backyard in a couple of months. If you're going to be the zero and not the hero, we're coming for you, and we're going to have a good time doing it.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women. And we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them. We will never give up. We will never concede. It doesn't happen. You don't concede when there's theft involved. You'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong.
Before Trump's speech was even finished, many were already making their way to the Capitol.
Stop protecting tyrants!
Stop the steal! Stop the steal!
So they've pushed forward onto the lawn and they're asking people to move up, move up. You've got people in camouflage saying it's go time, and they're saying the police are going to come.
Who's on the media? Get the here! Get the out of here!
Absolutely, people are angry, and you can feel it. You can feel the rage, the madness.
Take your country back! Congress has already spoken. Now it's our time for them to hear us. Tell them yourself. Make them afraid.
Police started throwing flashbang grenades and spraying mace.
And we'll stand in recess until the call of the chair.
Well, boss.
Protesters are in the building.
Thank you.
There wasn't anything to say.
You've never seen this before. You better believe you got more. Everybody stay down. Get down.
Oh my God, they're going to fire on them.
Police drew guns and fired tear gas after pro-Trump protesters marched through the halls of Congress.
One person was shot inside the Capitol, and she later died.
This is not a protest. This is an attack on America.
But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. So go home. We love you. You're very special.
It's not protest. It's insurrection.
We are back on the air because the impeachment debate has now begun.
People were barging through these doors, breaking the windows with weapons, armed, pipe bombs, coming here to harm all of you. Let me ask you a question. What do you think they would have done to you And who do you think sent them here? The president took an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Last week, there was a domestic threat at the door of the Capitol, and he did nothing to stop it.
It's communities like Missouri's 1st District that suffer the most. The 117th Congress must understand that we have a mandate to legislate in defense of Black lives. The first step in that process is to root out white supremacy, starting with impeaching the white supremacist in chief.
The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
It has passed. The gavel has fallen. 232 yes votes for the impeachment of Donald John Trump.
Now that we just watched all that footage, let's see how the Harlem kids think about it.
When I first heard about what had happened, I was in my 4th hour, and my dad comes in my room. And he looked really panicked and really shocked. I was like, "What's wrong?" And he said, "Did you hear about what happened?" And I said, "No." And he tells me that they're raiding the Capitol. I wasn't surprised. I was nervous and I was anxious, but I wasn't surprised.
It's shocking and it's scary. For one, very few, if none, of the people there were wearing masks. And that put themselves and other people at risk for COVID, which is a deadly, deadly virus.
It's weird because there's so much fake news going around that I don't know what to believe. And it's kind of weird. Any way you look at it, it's wrong.
I guarantee you, without a bunch of Black Lives Matter movement people, there would have been at least 30 times as much security, and they probably would have used 10 times as much force.
People got arrested, sure, but you think if it was a march for Black Lives Matter or any LGBT things or women's rights, we all know that the Capitol would be tons more protected than it was the other night.
Yeah, you can rally, you can protest, whatever, but breaking into the Capitol building and terrorizing it just because the president you wanted did not win is a really dumb move.
What we should be doing, we should be working together, not, separating ourselves more than we already are. There's so many separations throughout the whole, America, LGBTQ, Black Lives Matter. There's a lot of inequality in this world, and doing this did not make it any better.
And their decisions, their choices, it falls on my generation because we are going to be the next ones to make decisions.
We are now and we are the future. We're going to have to pick this back up because what they were doing is not right.
It's not a time for name-calling and blaming. It's a time for reconciliation, getting together, and being there for each other. We've all lost so much, especially in this past year. And I'm not a religious person, but I know that the Bible says, "Love thy neighbor," and that's what I intend to do.
And that's the show, Harlem. Like us on Facebook, follow our Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.